Hello everyone, welcome to Special Topics. I am Professor Brianne Fulton Miller. I have been teaching here at Ottawa University for quite some time now, and Special Topics is actually one of my favorite classes to teach. This is considered to be one of our advanced classes here at Ottawa University, and it is one of the most flexible art classes probably on our entire campus. So this semester you will really get to dive into something that interests you. You will get to maybe go beyond the curriculum that we have in the regular department. You'll be able to research, and you'll also get a lot of guidance, hopefully from me and from advanced class peers that you'll be meeting with each week. Now, as we go through the slides, I want to help to prepare you all for the process of Special Topics. So we'll talk a little bit about what it is and how you can prepare to be successful in this course. So I think one of the most common reactions I have from beginning students who enroll in Special Topics who have never taken this course before, even if they've had a lot of art courses at Ottawa University, is, what the heck did I just enroll in? What is this class? What's it about? Well, Special Topics was developed as basically a class that offers coursework beyond the standard catalog of art courses at the university. So you may know that we offer classes in drawing and sculpture, ceramics, painting, basic graphics. We have a little bit, in the way of fibers and crafts and photography and cartooning and illustration. But a lot of those courses are really pretty foundational, that they may be only offered at the 100 introductory level. So Special Topics offers you the ability to explore things that maybe be an advancement of those introductory courses, or it could be an opportunity for you to explore areas that may not be a part of our curriculum at all. So that might be something like, say, interior design or tattooing or letterpress. We've had students who've done Special Topics on all of those topics. Now, in this course, you will not be expected to follow the same trajectory as any student that is enrolled at the same time as you. This is really about your own independent journey and what you're interested in looking into researching, and into doing. Also, students with specific interests in research as well as art making may find Special Topics to be quite helpful. So say that you're interested in, for example, the combination of psychology and the arts. That could be a great thing to write a research paper on. It may not take you into actually doing art. You can actually use this class for research into art history, and into related topics. Special Topics is also appropriate for students who have some art experience maybe coming into Ottawa University, whether through art classes that they took in high school, through a community college or another institution, and they still want to pursue electives within the field of art, so that they want to maybe get an art class in before they graduate. So if you are a student who's coming into this department, you're not a major, you're not an art minor, but you've been wanting to take an art class but can't find something that quite fits, sometimes Special Topics can be that course for you. And it can be a little intimidating coming into this course, because you will be meeting with students not only in Special Topics who may be advanced students in art, but also with advanced studio students, which is another course that's really geared towards majors and minors. Now, in this case, I would say don't be intimidated, that our advanced students are very compassionate and very understanding when we have students coming in with less experience, that they will not hold you to standards of somebody who's had 6 or 7 art classes within our department. So fear not. And then, of course, this is a great course for students who are participating in art for Brave Discovery Day, for our scholarly and research day here on campus. There aren't many opportunities to get credit for the work that students do for Brave Discovery Day, but Special Topics in our department does offer that. Let's discuss the structure of this course. This course is somewhat self-directed, but we will have points where you're going to check in and you're going to get feedback directly so that you can continue to improve. I certainly don't expect students to create within a vacuum in this class, and I'm often very happy to meet with students outside of the meeting time so that I can give you additional pointers, feedback, recommendations for improvement for your project so that you can grow as much as possible in this course. So we will have, each week the opportunity for students to come in and to claim a studio space, to have a place to work within the studios, but you are also welcome to work from home or work from your dorm room. So as long as you're being safe and not using any kind of dangerous chemicals or anything with fumes, wherever you're most comfortable is completely appropriate. But at the end of each week on Fridays, we will have a meeting with all advanced students, so special topics students who are enrolled in this course, students who are in advanced studio, which is a little bit different. They have some presentations they have to give, and those students are generally preparing for the end of an art major or an art minor. And then also sometimes with students who may be doing internships or students who are doing what's called Art Comprehensive, which is sort of the capstone, the last point of the art degree for art majors. And in those meetings, we're going to do what are called critiques. Critiques are essentially feedback sessions. They sound intimidating. They shouldn't be. And when you have a critique, you should bring your work with you, or you should bring, photos on a tablet or on a device where they're easy to see and accessible to everybody in the room. And we'll have a look at your work. We'll invite you to explain it and discuss it. And then students will offer you points of improvement, and I will as well. Now, outside of class, you will be expected to do 6 to 12 hours of work time each week. And so whether you're in the studio or you're in your home, you should be working outside of class regularly so that you can complete what is generally required 4 to 7 projects throughout the semester. And those projects can vary. Some of it may be research driven. You may write a small research paper. You may have art projects that you're contributing during that time. But I do want to see work from you every 4 weeks. I want to see an evolution and a change in that work. One of the most intimidating things about taking special topics, at least at first, we get pretty much everybody through this process, but is trying to figure out what you should do, because suddenly in an art class, you are allowed to do anything and everything. And sometimes I think as artists, we actually respond quite well to having limitations. So if you're finding yourself feeling a little bit intimidated on what am I going to do? What would I make? I want you to kind of learn how to provide those limitations for yourself. So there can be a number of ways that you do that. One of the first things that you could do is just break down your interests, and you could consider this from many different angles. So you could think about, well, what am I interested in pursuing as far as a medium or a material? Do I want to work in, say, ceramic sculpture? Do I want to do some pottery? Would I want to work with crocheting? Would I like to do a series of photographs? That can be your first limitation, just kind of figuring out, where you want to go on medium. And that doesn't mean that you can't expand it into other media during the semester. In fact, a lot of contemporary artists don't really confine themselves to one medium at all now. I mean, you can see an example of that here in Elise Romine's work, that she did a sculpture here, but it very much has a painted surface on it, kind of like a canvas. She's really combining media. So you can think about it in terms of material. You can think about it in terms of style. So do you want to do something that is cartoonish? Do you want to do something that's realistic? Do you want to do something that's really just kind of based in patterns and in what, artists might call form? It's up to you. And so that's another limitation. And then you could also think about, and I've kind of got this in the third point, but themes that could be interesting or important to you. So do you want to express messages about something political or social, or about yourself personally, or about something that you care about in general? Anything can be really used as the concept for art. So would you like to play sort of, brain games, with people? Would you like to engage the audience with puzzles? Think about how you'd like to express a theme, or what you would like to express in general. It's another great limitation. And then also think about the practical skills that you would like to learn. So think about the fact that, you're going to be developing some kind of skill in this class. And even if you've painted or drawn or knitted or whatever the case may be before, that 3 months of doing that thing again should make you better and better at it. So, what part would you like to be better at? And if you're not quite sure, maybe start to look at artists and look at techniques that artists do within, that skill set, and question, what you might be lacking, what needs to improve, because that can absolutely help you to set your goals in this class. And then lastly, think about what you need to be successful in all of these things that you've kind of broken down for yourself as limitations. So, do you need to research? Do you need to dive in and experiment with the material immediately? What are the percentages of research and idea building versus arts practice, of actually getting your hands dirty or getting your hands into the work? And that should actually help you to create what is going to be that first plan that you're going to submit within the second week of class. Now, if this brief little presentation doesn't exactly help you, I would recommend that you contact me, get in touch with me. I am over in the art department almost all of the time this semester. I don't even have classes really outside of the building this semester, and I would be happy to talk with you personally and help you come up with your goals or help to define them. I believe every student who comes into this class has the absolute ability to thrive and to think independently within art and to grow independently as artists. And so let me please help you do that. I have my location listed here, my email address, and even my cell phone number if you'd like to text me. Just make sure that you do give me your name when you text me, especially at first, so that I can enter you in my phone and then I know who is contacting me. I hope this will be a great semester. I look forward to working with you, and have a great day, folks. I look forward to our first meeting.